Shonda. Congratulations on getting British Atlantic Motors open. That in and of itself was a big undertaking, so well done. I hope you took 30 seconds to congratulate yourselves and each other on this great accomplishment. Not to be too much of a smartass, but the reason I say 30 seconds is the real work is now upon you. Getting open was only the beginning. Now that you've birthed this baby, you need to care for it, feed it, and grow it. Businesses do not prosper on their own. So what to do, how to do it, and who do you do it with? I suspect we're in general agreement that we need to get the word out. But how do we do that, and who's going to do it, and under what timeline are we going to do it? Perhaps we need to ask these questions a bit differently. Our real market is Land Rover owners, not all car owners. Everyone else is really just people standing by watching the parade as it goes by them. And what do we know about these Land Rover people? As we start to think about this subject a little deeper, many questions come to mind. Not to put too fine a point on these questions, but hopefully some critical thinking was put into these questions and their answers before you decided to open this business. Do we have any of these answers? Let's talk about each of these words, because these words are what it takes to run a successful business, and these words are part of what marketing requires. The first word is commitment. Marketing does not work instantly. It takes multiple impressions in order to create a customer. During the time of winning their wallets, it will take a commitment on your part. Next word is investment. It requires time and money be put into marketing, and this is an expense to be sure. But it's much more than that. It's an investment. You must be prepared to invest your time and money into marketing British Atlantic Motors in order for it to be successful. Consistent. People don't know you, the company, or what they offer. They only learn about it through marketing. And they have more important things to do than pay attention to our marketing. Therefore, we have to extol best practices, and best practices require that we are consistent in the theme, the format, the graphics, and identity. William, I know you and I agree on this. Confidence. Before people spend the money, they want to know it's being well spent. People look for businesses in which they can feel confident of the outcome. It's important to always exude confidence. Patience. It's a good idea to think of farming as kind of like marketing. Actually, I mean the reverse. To think of marketing like farming. We need to prepare the soil, plant seeds, fertilize it, water it, and then we wait. And we wait some more. And then finally the crop, which is customers, they start to come in. Assortment. There's no one silver bullet to get the word out. We need an assortment of marketing tools. We don't know which one will work with which customer. Subsequent or follow-up. We need to market like crazy subsequent to the sale. And by that I mean we need to realize we're in a love affair with our customers, and we need to show them. We should write them a thank you note each and every time they bring in a card for us to work on. It makes more sense for that thank you note to come from either William or Shonda. Ask them to refer the business. Ask them to like us on Facebook. But we need to keep marketing to existing customers. Guys, there's no getting around this slide if you expect to be successful. This doesn't mean that if you're personally involved, you will be successful. It only means if you're not personally involved, you will not be successful. So what are some of our marketing options? Well, here's a list that we can talk about. Social media. I think we all agree it's important. But it's only important if we reach the right audience and do it consistently. That means we have to connect with the right people. Asking customers to like us on Facebook is a good start. We should do things like have a post-it note placed in each and every completed car project that states, "Thank you for your business and like us on Facebook." Facebook. By the way, we have something like 160 likes or friends right now, but I have no idea how many of those are Land Rover owners. Maybe we can survey them and find out. Is it important to know? Print advertising. Maybe print advertising is not something we can afford right now, but we shouldn't forget about it, and we need to leverage it when we can. 3 weeks ago, I provided a list of 10 local businesses. This was for in-person visits. I have no idea if anything has been done about that or what has come of it. Be nice to get some feedback. Flyers are inexpensive advertising. Many businesses, such as restaurants and supermarkets, have a bulletin board near the entrance to their business. We can easily create a one-page flyer that can be placed upon these bulletin boards. But you're going to have to make the commitment to get out and put the flyers on the bulletin boards. I can create it, but you got to deliver it. Events. We talked about this earlier. I don't know what further thoughts you've had about this, but with spring here, there are many local outdoor events or festivals coming up. What are they? When are they? Where are they? Can we leverage any of those to get the word out? Is it as simple as wrapping one of the Land Rovers and parking it at the event? Direct mail. Postcards are great. They're very effective. Right now, I doubt that we have a mailing list, but we shouldn't forget about this as we can build a mailing list pretty quickly. And lastly, partnering with other businesses. We talked about getting the word out to towing companies. A great idea. But where are we on this? And what do we leave with them? Flyer might be the answer again. Lastly, we should discuss our relationship. It should be clear by now that I want you to succeed. And to support that end, I've provided you some of my time and efforts. Originally, I offered to help by building a website and to provide some general advice, all with the goal in mind of getting you open. But that's happened, and that's all been done at no charge. But I think getting it open and providing ongoing weekly support are two different things. I don't want to just morph from one to the other because it'll lead to a misunderstanding. So let's discuss this matter further. I think you'll find me very open and agreeable to most approaches. Thanks, guys. I look forward to speaking with you soon.